They called it the edge of the world, a place where civilization died and the unknown began. For 300 years, if you crossed this line without permission, you didn't come back. It wasn't just a wall, it was a cold stone warning to every soul who dared look north. But what was Rome so afraid of, and how did a single wall hold back the darkness for centuries? Before we uncover the secrets Rome left behind, join our journey by hitting like and subscribe. And tell us in the comments, which country are you watching from today? We'd love to know. Now, let us return to the year 122, when an emperor looked north and drew a line in the dirt. Thousands of men, miles of stone, and a vision of absolute control. A map was etched in blood and granite across the heart of Britain. Great oxen groaned under the weight of an empire's ambition. Every inch was measured by engineers who demanded perfection from the earth. 73 miles of jagged stone cutting through the wild landscape. It was a masterpiece of iron and logic, a wall 3 meters thick. Massive gates creaked open, the only valves in a closed-off world. Legionaries marched, their shadows long against the cold stone ramparts. Behind them lay the Vallum, a lethal ditch for those who dared bypass the law. Rain washed over the shields of men born thousands of miles away. From the deserts of Syria to the forests of Gaul, they stood here together. In the barracks, the smell of wood smoke and old wine filled the air. A commander studies his map, the weight of a frontier on his shoulders. The land beyond was silent, but the silence was a warning. In the dark infirmaries, the cost of empire was paid in pain and vinegar. Night falls, and the first signal fire erupts into the black sky. Tower by tower, the message spreads like a burning thread of light. The catapults are tensioned, ropes creaking under immense, deadly pressure. A single stone is launched, a violent greeting to the encroaching dark. On the hills, the blue-painted tribes watch the stone serpent with hatred. Arrows rain down, clattering like hailstones against Roman iron. At the gates, silver coins change hands as trade continues despite the war. Life was a struggle against the mud, the cold, and the isolation. A soldier writes home on a sliver of wood, a prayer for warm socks. A mother walks her child through the dirty streets of a frontier town. A seal is pressed into hot wax. Rome's bureaucracy never sleeps. Winter arrives, turning the world into a blinding white prison of ice. Frost bites through wool and leather, testing the resolve of the guard. Then comes the lightning, exposing the ghosts of the northern tribes. The order finally comes. Pack the gear, the empire is pulling back. A centurion looks back one last time at the home he guarded for years. The gates are left open, the fires go out, the wall is alone. Nature begins its slow, green invasion of the abandoned stones. Farmers arrive, taking pieces of Rome to build their own humble lives. A church stands today, built from the very blocks an emperor once ordered. Centuries blur into a cycle of snow, sun, and passing seasons. Modern boots now tread the path where the legions once bled. The drone flies over the ruins, a new eye on an old boundary. Touching the mossy stone, you can almost hear the commands of old. As the sun sets on the gap, the wall remains a sleeping dragon. The spirit of Rome still lingers in the shadows of the hills. History is never truly gone. It only waits to be remembered. This was Hadrian's Wall. Thank you for walking the edge with us.